Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Matt Andriese will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's going for that coveted 30th start today. When pitchers go to spring training, they hope they're healthy enough to get 30 starts. That tells them they've had a pretty good year. So he's had a solid season with his 30th start in this ball game.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He will lead this one off
Leading
today.
off the afternoon for Boston, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they've played baseball. That's why this game today puts you at 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like you're playing pretty good, consistent ball.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position 1 batter into the game.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson racing back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Harold, what's the key to avoiding the sweep?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 24 home runs, and 81 driven in. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody usually calls a pretty nice game back there, although consistency has been an issue brought up with him in the past. We'll see if it comes into play.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson going back. Gone! It's a two-run shot for Hanley Ramirez. Number 25 for him on the year, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rasmus has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. First offering on its way. A curveball that catches the inside corner. The 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Miller is there, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. Boston leads it 3-0. Drew Pomeranz, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, his last 3 outings have been interesting. He hasn't been bad, hasn't been great, but he's walked away with a no decision. So today he's looking to go maybe a little bit deeper and see if he can walk away with that W.
At the plate, Matt Duffy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Rays, the shortstop, Matt Duffy.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, man, I'm a little worried about this team. I mean, the postseason is coming. We all know they're going to be there. But, man, they're playing poor baseball right now. You like to go into the postseason playing your best baseball. They're not doing it right now.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Right side. Oh, look at Ramirez. It's in time.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Into the box, Brad Miller. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And even 20 home runs. They'll check in with an average still south of 230 and 58 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Curveball that time, not even close.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, you're already down 3. You can't worry about that. Still play with your game. You got a lot of baseball left. Get maybe 1 inning. Chip away. Try to get at their pitcher and get your team right back in the game.
Settling in now, Corey Dickerson. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
1-1.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Still down 3-0. So coming to the plate, Pablo
Leading off for
Sandoval.
Boston,
He brings an average in the
designated hitter,
260s into this
Pablo
one.
Sandoval.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Now the rare 2-0 pitch to Sandoval. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. The throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays.
Tucker.
They have made so many errors. They lead the American League in errors, and it's hard to watch. You would think that they'd be more consistent, but they haven't got in any kind of flow or any kind of groove. We may see a defensive coach come up and really help them out because they've really struggled.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Longoria's got it for out number 2.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. And that's over. 2-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is off the wall in right field. Oh, no, he misplays it, and it drops. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And over to third now is the runner. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Line drive to center field. Rasmus is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays nothing. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's just 1 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Low for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Ready with the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, that last half inning seems to have taken it out of him. He has come out and just thrown 5 straight balls to start this inning. Not the way he wanted to get things started.
A runner at first with no outs here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bradley is there. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, time for an adjusted defensive alignment for the Red Sox.
Fielder.
This team can pick it, lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Here's the center fielder now, Colby Rasmus. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Yep.
A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Bradley. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Steven Souza. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
One ball.
He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
And a neck-high fastball that time. And the pitch on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a liner. And this is past a diving Longoria down the line. A fair ball. Throw into second. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Tapped down the line, but it's foul. Strike one.
Let's get it going, Ray.
Skied into straightaway right. Souza is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Longoria is under it near the mound, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they lead it 3-0. At the plate, Logan Morrison. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Logan Morrison.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Ready on 1 and 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2 and 2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Outside and a full count, 3 and 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And with 1 away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. So striding in, Ricky Weeks, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, Not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Weeks is retired. 2 down now.
The batter number 5, shortstop.
Stepping up now, Matt Duffy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Pomerantz gets the sign. Here he comes on 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Miller.
Standing in, Brad Miller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1 strike.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And this is going to be a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Souza is under it. 1 down.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. That misses, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0 delivery. Hit out towards second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Dickerson.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And that misses, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Your third baseman, number 3,
Ready for another chance? Evan Longoria. He drew a walk his first time up. In tied at 93, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a good eye there from Longoria as he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. The 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping into the box, Colby Rasmus. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that misses for ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Let's keep the inning alive.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
First and second now, 1 man out.
Need a base hit here.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Here's the payoff pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Ramirez is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Right fielder number 20.
Into the
Steven
box,
Souza.
Steven Souza. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Pomerantz sets. First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez.
For the Red Sox.
1 for 2 with a
Third
double
baseman,
on the ledger so far.
Jose
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit. Digging in and looking for more.
Right
Mookie
fielder.
Betts.
Mookie
Betts here with a double
Betts.
and a triple on his line in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Way out in front. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move
Now
up.
batting the first baseman.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Souza. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike one. The 0-2 delivery. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now in the box, Logan Morrison. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
1-0.
On its way is pitch number 75. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Lifted in the air to center. Bradley is there. 1 out.
The batter, number 8.
Now at the plate, Ricky Weeks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled back. Here comes another 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Digging in once again, Matt Duffy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, that's a tough pitch to hit right there. It looks like it's going to hit you in the hip, and then it breaks to the inside half of the plate, and you get the call on you. That's a tough pitch to hit right there.
Pomerantz is ready, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
You can do it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Still down 3-0. Brad Boxberger Takes over
Now
to start the
pitching for the
6th
Rays.
inning on the mound.
Number 26, Brad Boxberger.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Leading off
No
for
hits
Boston.
in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Slow grounder to first. To his right, Morrison. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bradley waits on the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 1-0. That misses. 2-0. Now the rare 2-0 pitch to Sandoval. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Miller's got it. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 3-0. Ready for another chance? Brad Miller.
And
He'll lead it
lead
off
off
as
the
we
Rays.
start the home 6th.
Second baseman, Brad Miller.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. One and one. Here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. This is flared right back over the mound. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Hey, when the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind it.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Bases are empty, one man out. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Two and 0 pitch on the way. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Your third baseman, number 3, Evan.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Couple of walks for him thus far.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
And this is low, ball 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good outing.
2 out, nobody on. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
One and 2 now as this catches the outer half.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
Pomerantz has his target. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard up the middle. And the throw is in time, and that will end the inning in style. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Your
Nate
attention,
Eovaldi
please.
is on to pitch
Now
from the
pitching for
bullpen
the
now to
Rays,
start inning number 7.
Number 32, Nate Eovaldi.
Striding in once again, Tucker Barnhart.
Leading off for
He'll be
Boston,
tasked with starting
catcher
things as
number
we
17,
begin the 7th.
Tucker Barnhart.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
One and 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch, runners on the move for second. High in the air into shallow left center. Dickerson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move
Now
up.
batting, third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. Mano y mano against Nate Eovaldi. 3 for 15. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
1-0.
Runners on first with 1 down. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Morrison in foul ground. 2 gone.
Now batting number 15.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just a bit high that time as he misses spur of ball.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's Mookie Betts. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Boston strands a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Tyler Thornburg gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Tyler Thornburg.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Lifetime numbers against Thornburg, 1 for 5.
Wilson Ramos.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The center fielder, number 28, Colby Rasmus.
Here's the center fielder now, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 2-2. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Steven Souza, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he'll hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Logan Morrison would be next. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail it here 3-0. Danny Farquhar has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
43, Danny Farquhar.
Digging in once again, Hanley Ramirez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And he gets ahead 0-1. The 0-1 off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss. Ready on 1 and 2. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's 1 away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now it's 2-0.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he's going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Here it comes, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now. Here's Jackie Bradley now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. A 2 and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Nail that runner.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Morrison is there for it. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Tucker Barnhart would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Ready once again, Tucker Barnhart. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the 0-1. Strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Carson Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Carson Smith.
Stepping up now, Logan Morrison. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
First baseman, Logan Morrison.
Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Ricky Weeks is on deck. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now at the plate, Ricky Weeks. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Nobody out, runner on first. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
Throws him a sinker, then a changeup. They look the same, but obviously the action is different. The sinker a lot harder. The changeup floats a little bit longer, but the key is he wants them to swing the bat at that ball, and he's getting it right now.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
In now, Matt Duffy. So he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set with the 0-1. Ball 1.
You're playing 11. 1-1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Huh.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Now batting,
Craig Kimbrell enters the game in a safe situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3.
now pitching for the Red Sox, number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Brad Miller will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. Kimbrell pauses. Here it comes on 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. He just have to be ready to swing. Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
And this one's in the dirt. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Ready now, Corey Dickerson. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's set, and the pitch. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Second and third, 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Past experience with Robbie Ross, 5 for 7. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. Rays strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Xavier Cedeno enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Duffy will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Rasmus ranging back at the track, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. One out and a runner on third. Now a swing and a fly ball. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Hard hit ball to short. Duffy scoops it up. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 4-0. At the plate, Evan Longoria. Couple of walks for him thus far. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Bogarts is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. In tight again. Awfully tight. And it's 2-0 now. Past experience with Robbie Ross. A perfect 2 for 2. Now the 2-0. And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now. And the pitch. A strike, and it's 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. Shot foul over towards the dugout. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit down the third baseline. Ramirez is there. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Center fielder number 28, Colby Rasmus.
Digging in, Colby Rasmus. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and now Tampa Bay's down to their final strike here.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show. And he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.